Hi and welcome, I'm Anvini and today I will give you a tour of my Peaceful Meadow in my fully decorated Disney Dreamlight Valley. But I'm afraid it won't stay decorated for long because the rotation and floating islands are coming, so I can't wait to change everything. The Peaceful Meadow is the biome that I rebuilt more times than any other part of my valley. The most difficult aspect of the meadow for me is that it's a central biome and it needs to have the main path in the middle open for the purpose of connecting plaza and the beach. Because of that main street path, the meadow ended up split in two parts, and what makes it even more smaller are the three lakes that we can't move or do anything to. So it really doesn't leave much space to put many houses down or have a complex design and path to every house. I don't know about you, but for me the characters that makes the most sense for the meadow are Mickey and friends. So I ended up creating a Toontown on the left side of my meadow with all the character houses around this large pond. I even added a little fenced off market area for Goofy's stall near his house. In the far left corner I have Minnie and Daisy's houses with this little flower garden with the Minnie's rustic clock tower that took so much grinding back in the day. I also added a table seating area for tea time, and of course Figaro's little house and a couple of popcorn buckets. Winnie the Pooh bucket is just so adorable. This cozy little garden also has a reading nook under the gazebo. I thought that cherry trees were matching Daisy and Minnie's houses perfectly, so I collected them all here along with the rest of berry bushes, except for blueberries because they are located near another villager's house whose favorite color is blue. This part of the meadow looks so idyllic to me. This is where I imagined Mickey and friends would live. I placed Mickey's house right next to Minnie's where it belongs. His house separates the path that goes through the meadow and encloses this perfect little village. I actually really like this layout with the pond in the middle that is fully accessible for fishing. That's why I didn't end up bringing Donald's boat here. It would block the whole view and it would be impossible to fish. Heading to the other side of the meadow that ended up being a bit more eclectic than I expected. I wanted to have this castle in the middle to kind of mirror the main Disney castle and plaza and have Toontown and market around it, but it didn't quite work out because of the pond and the path in the middle. I used to have the flowery cottage in this corner, but it was looking too busy, so I swapped for Up Balloon in this open area with the view on Dazzle Beach, which tour is coming in the next video. And somehow I ended up with this Alice in Wonderland inspired build in the middle of my meadow because I couldn't find a better place for it, and also I wanted to use dreamlight trees with it and lots of greenery around it. It is the Mad Hatter's teapot framed with this overarching dreamlight trees and night thorn columns, and it looks absolutely magical at nighttime. I will probably be moving all Alice in Wonderland inspired builds in the new storybook veil. I can't wait to see and fully explore it. The new mushroom biome would be perfect for this. In the Dreamlight Valley, we have all this character and premium houses that I personally can't resist not to buy. And they all come in various styles, covering such a vast range of different IPs. So when you start adding them to your valley, you end up with these individually decorated pockets. And what I have been trying to do in my valley is to blend all these pockets together and create this cohesive environment that would look like this believable place where all Disney and Pixar characters live together. Like, for example, this mushroom house has nothing to do with the tea party nor the castle in the middle, but I think it goes very well with Wally's garden. And I also used this area for one of the dream snaps, and I got my highest rank yet, number 14. It was such a pleasant surprise. For the meadow, I tried avoiding putting down too much pathing because I wanted it to look more natural. I love using this path design when placing small path patches like stepping stones and overlaying it with the stone clusters. It makes it easy to create a winding path mixed with grass and foliage, but it's still a defined path and it helps to find way around the valley. I'm always trying to put down path in the most optimal way and not to block it with large items. I really enjoy creating this detailed design with small elements, and when I have existing paths, I can have my creative freedom with the rest of the biome space. And now I'm going to switch to a nighttime lighting, and Peaceful Meadow feel and look will change completely. I really love this fountain tile path mixed with grass patches. I remember when Mirabelle update came and the fountain tile had water spraying from it. It was amazing to load the game that day. And these lantern arches from Fairy Godmother's Friendship Rewards are one of my favorite decor items. I add them everywhere and any space starts to look magical. I also have my multiplayer portal in the meadow, and honestly, it sticks out like a sore thumb. The only place it would fit, I guess, is near Vanellope's house. I used to have a few critters houses around Wally's garden, but they make my game extremely laggy, so I limited the number of critter houses in my valley for now. The glowing flowers from Eternity Isle are going so well with the Alice in Wonderland theme builds, and they also match Dreamlight fruit trees. It's starting to look like real Wonderland here after dark. I think I like the right side of meadow at night more and left side during the day. The Toontown side doesn't have as much artificial lighting, but I had to use these pink lanterns near Minnie's house. While Daisy's house look much more cartoony, so these pendant lampposts are perfect fit here. They actually remind me of Toontown from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And I had just enough space to fit Centennial Park fountain, which is such a great replica of the real fountain from Disneyland. And of course, I couldn't resist adding a bit more Rapunzel floating lanterns. They're adding such a nice glow to everything. going back to the Main Street Avenue that opens a really nice view on the valley and also is very helpful for traveling because I can always just glide down real quick to Dazzle Beach. And wrapping up with some fishing with Goofy under the stars, with Ariel definitely not judging. I hope you have enjoyed this Peaceful Meadow tour. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Dazzle Beach in the next video. Bye everyone!